Politainment, The 10 Rules of Contemporary Politics, is the essential book that you want to read if you want to understand why politicians do what they do and why politics is the way it is in America today. But let's think about the title. It's an odd word, politainment. And what does it mean? Well, it's a combination of two words, politics and entertainment, and it describes the state of what American politics has become today. And think about the world that we have now. We have a world in which it's 24/7. It is a world in which it's blogs, newspapers, cable news stations. We have a constant bombardment of information being thrown at us. How do politicians get our attention when they have to compete against all this other noise that's out in our political system? And what they've discovered is the way to do it is that politics has to be like entertainment. And so what we start to see now is this increasing tendency for politicians and for political people to start to act more like entertainment. They start to try to worry about how to use entertainment venues, how to use the techniques of the media to be able to capture our attention. But at the same time, we also see that a lot of entertainment now and entertainers want to move into politics. So think about what we've seen in the last 30 or 40 years. At one time you had, maybe 50 years ago, in the 1960s, you had Richard Nixon appear on Laugh-In, a way of a politician crossing over into entertainment. You had Ronald Reagan, the ultimate actor who goes on from being an actor to the governorship of California to going on to become president of the United States. Bill Clinton launches his presidential bid by doing what? Playing the saxophone on Arsenio Hall, and everybody thought he was cool. And we could just keep spitting this out. But think about 4 years ago. Barack Obama becomes a rock star, using rock star kind of techniques to be able to propel his presidency. In places, for example, such as in the Twin Cities in Minnesota, he appears at the Target Center, a venue for basketball games and rock concerts, and it had a rock feel. And so what we see and what politainment is about is describing the merger of politics and entertainment, a world where entertainers become more like politicians, where politicians more like entertainers, where politics is dependent upon as the media is upon politicians. That's the broader concept of what this book is about. But then the subtitle, The 10 Rules of Contemporary Politics. These are the basic rules to understand why politics is the way it is. And these rules I came up with as a result of over 25 years of teaching, numerous writings, and lecturing around the world. And let's just think about what some of those rules are. The most important rule of politics is like selling beer. See that? I got your attention right off the bat. Had I said politics is like selling toothpaste, you would have never paid attention. But by saying politics is like selling beer, what it emphasizes is the fact that candidates are products to be sold, and they have to also use the same venues for communicating with the public to sell their product as Pepsi, Coke, Burger King, McDonald's has to use. And so we start off with the notion of saying that politicians have to have a compelling narrative, a story about who they are, what they want to accomplish, the world that they see it as. They need to have a compelling, powerful narrative. Great examples of narratives: Bill Clinton in '92, Don't Stop Thinking About Tomorrow. Ronald Reagan, 1984, It's Morning in America. And Barack Obama, 2008, About Hope and Change. All powerful narratives. So what this book does is to describe politics as politainment. It describes the power of politics as a narrative. And then it also goes on and describes 9 other essential rules that candidates and parties follow if they want to succeed in terms of winning. By reading this book, what can you do? You can understand exactly why they do what they do, and you can have a better grasp of why politics looks the way it does today, and you can also then develop a stronger, deeper understanding about sort of this world of politainment that has emerged. This is a book not just for political junkies, but for anybody who wants to know something about politics, and it's a short read. It's only 75 pages. You can read it really quickly. Thank you. How can you find the book? Click on the link in the description box, and that will direct you to where you need to go to buy the book. Again, it's a short book, 75 pages. It's a quick, easy read, but that's how you get it. Click on the link.